What's going on, guys? It's Steve. A lot of you guys want more stories, so I'm going to tell you guys some more basketball stories. Listen, this is the most embarrassing basketball moment of my life, and I swear, if you guys laugh at me, you know what? You guys can roast me. Go ahead and roast me in the comment section below. Go ahead and laugh at me. Do what you need to do. But just know I have feelings too. Okay. So anyway, I don't remember exactly how old I was. I was pretty young. I was in junior high school when this was happening. But anyway, we were at a YMCA. My friend Rashawn, my friend Tom, Nikosi, a lot of our friends. Adam, we were at I think that was it. Adam, Nikosi, Rashawn, and Tom. Those were like some of the best friends I ever had in my life, man. I wish I still knew them, because those are like I've never been so close with friends before like that. But anyway, we're playing basketball. And a couple other people come and we play. I think we're playing threes or fours. Stay with me, because this happened like 6+ years ago. So we were playing, and I drove to the basket, and someone got the rebound over me. I don't remember exactly who it was, but they got the rebound over me. And you know how when you get the rebound, you're taught to keep your elbows out, like hold on to the ball from each side and keep your elbows out. So pretty much imagine your elbows are 90 degrees or 180 degrees, facing each other, opposite of each other. So he catches it, has his arms like that, and he starts swinging his elbows. And keep in mind, I'm taller than this guy. So I get hit in the stomach. And literally the same exact time I got hit in the stomach, I felt something slide down my leg. And in my mind, I'm like, whoa, okay, that's weird. I got sweat sliding down my leg, right? And then the game continues to go on and on and on. This is so freaking embarrassing. The game continues to go on and on and on. And, oh, man. And eventually, people are like, whoa, what the hell is that smell? Whoa, what's that smell? I'm like, whoa, what is that smell? So everyone's like, whoa, it stinks. Let's go to the other side of the court, because it's one full court, and we were playing half court, but the gym was empty. So we went to the other side, and we start playing, and we continue to smell it, and we're like, what the hell? What does that smell? We were like, oh, it smells like shit. It smells like poop. And eventually, I got something clicked in my mind, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I felt something slide down my leg when I got hit in the stomach. And keep in mind, it wasn't even that hard of a hit, so I don't know what caused my body to release the internal waste from my body. But I looked down on my sneakers, and I remember I was so mad at the moment, because these were some brand new LeBrons. I think they were LeBron 7s, I think. Were out at this time, LeBron 6s maybe. I don't remember the exact LeBron, but like either LeBron 6 or 7s. And anyway, so I look down and I see like this brown liquid on my socks, and I'm like, what the right? Right? And then the crazy thing is I see it like sliding down my leg, not like a whole bunch, but it's like liquidy. I know it's a weird story, but, I see it sliding down my leg. So I'm like, oh, shit. So I'm like, oh, guys, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. So I run downstairs to the bathroom. There's like a locker room, a swimming pool, and then a bathroom. And the locker room is packed out. It's crazy because the basketball court was empty. But this YMCA in Brooklyn has multiple floors, so maybe that's why it was empty and then the other parts were packed. But anyway, so I go into the locker room, and, it's just completely packed. And I'm like, oh, no. So I run into the stall. I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to wet this paper to clean my leg without embarrassing myself in front of all of these people? So in my mind, I'm trying to think of all these possibilities. How the hell can I wet this paper to get this off of my leg? I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to dip the toilet paper in the toilet. And keep in mind, this is a gym, a public bathroom. How dirty and disgusting the toilets are. So, 13-year-old me, I don't remember my exact age. I could have been 13, 12, 11, 14, whatever. But I'll just say 13. So 13-year-old me takes toilet paper. First, I flushed the toilet. I took toilet paper, I dipped it in the toilet, I dipped it in the toilet, and then I started wiping down my leg. And keep in mind, this did not help because it still stunk. The toilet water, it stunk. So my dumb self thought, okay, I'm cleaned up now. I smelled myself. I didn't smell anything immediately, right? But keep in mind, it was on my sock and on my sneaker, right? And I was pissed off, and I tried to wipe it off as much as possible. But when you get it into fabric, you have to like literally put it in a washer, deep soak it and stuff like that for the smell to go away of anything that stinks. So me thinking like, oh, okay, I just wiped it down. It's not gonna smell anymore. I go and it starts to stink even worse. And I'm just like, oh my freaking goodness. And then at the same time it started to get worse, all of our girlfriends started coming. And I'm like, oh my goodness, no. My friends were like, all right, yeah, they're coming. Let's go outside. Let's go get them. Because we were going to go. What movie was coming out at that time? This was like 2000. What was that scary movie that was coming out at this time? The Alien movie, the Fourth Kind. Fourth Kind was coming out. So this was probably, what was this, 2009 then. The Fourth Kind was coming out. And they were like, all right, because we play basketball and we're going to go meet them outside and then we're going to go to the movie theater at Court Street. If you guys are from Brooklyn, New York, you know where Court Street is. It's like one of the biggest movie theaters in Brooklyn. So and this is, by the way, this is at the 9th Street YMCA. So if you're from Brooklyn again, there you go. But anyway, so we go outside and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And in my mind, I'm like, do they know? You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they knew. But the good thing about this story this is the best part about the story, is by the time I thought and realized how close the YMCA was to my house, because the YMCA is between 4th and 5th Avenue on 9th Street, and I live on 8th Avenue and 12th Street. So you just go up a few blocks and you turn right and you go a few blocks that way. So it's around a 6-block walk, right? And this is Brooklyn, so, big blocks. This is New York City. So you go a full block, a few blocks walk. And I'm just like, the walk is a few blocks. And stupid little old me didn't put it together fast enough until the girls came. And I'm like, oh gosh. I don't want to say the girl's name. Well, I don't even think they're going to see this. So Jillian comes, that's my girl, and then Emily and Mom, all these other girls. And, they all come. And I'm just like, oh my freaking goodness. How am I going to say hi to my girlfriend and I stink? Oh my gosh, what the hell am I going to do? And how am I going to tell her I shit myself? My friends don't even know I just shit myself. What am I going to do? So this is crazy. So literally, this is crazy. They're walking up the block and we're waiting for them outside in the front of the YMCA. So we see them turn the corner and I'm like, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to run to my house real quick. But she sees me, running away. So I run to the house. I come back like 5-10 minutes later. They're texting me like, what are you doing? Come on, we're waiting for you. So I rush back. I tried. What I did, I thought I took some baby wipes because, people use baby wipes when they, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go a little too much in depth, but I took some baby wipes, cleaned myself up, sprayed myself with so much cologne. I smelled so terrible though. Like I thought I smelled good, but I smelled so terrible. And she's just like, why'd you run away from me? Like, why? Because like at this time, you're 13, you're in junior high school. It's a type of scenarios where you're confident over the phone when you're texting, like, oh baby, I can't wait to see you and all this other crap. But then when you see them in person and you're like in a show and you're all shy. I wish I could do face cams, man. I can't wait till I can move out of this door, man, so I could do some face cams. But because the lighting is awful, but. Anyway, because if I did face cam, I just think it'd be more personal, and we could get to know each other more. But anyway, so she's like, but anyway, so you're all confident over the phone and stuff, and then when you meet, you're like, oh, hi, how you doing? Like the most I did was put my my arm around her shoulder and kiss, and that's it. Because I was just so freaking shy. Your boy did a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But but I was still shy. It took me a lot to do, more. But anyway, and eventually she was just like, can I talk to you about something? Like, yeah. She's like, why'd you run away? I was like, this is embarrassing, but I had an accident at the basketball court. She's like, what happened? We were playing, he swung his elbow, I got hit in the stomach. Long story short, shit fell on my socks. I had to run home and clean myself so I didn't smell like a jackass, but I came back and I still smell like a jackass. You found out and I told you the story. Now I'm embarrassed. That was honestly the most embarrassing moment I've ever had on a basketball court. Like, literally, I probably didn't even explain it as good as I wanted to, but that was just so... Can you guys imagine how embarrassing that is? And then to go into the locker room and see how... Like, literally, I've never seen the locker room so crowded. Literally, every locker there was someone taking something out. It's like, what the hell are you doing? It's 3 o'clock on a Tuesday, or what was it, Friday? Because we had a half day that day, I remember. It's like 2 o'clock on a Friday. Like, what are you doing? No, actually, it was Tuesday, because report cards we got Tuesday in junior high school. We got on Tuesday, so it was Tuesday. 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. Don't you have a job? You're adults. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only kids should be here nowadays at this time. And we're lucky they even let us in at that time, by the way, because my friend Rashawn actually knew the manager at the YMCA, so that's why they let us in at that time. Because if you're under like 16, you can't come in before 3, which is stupid. But anyway, that was the most embarrassing story I've ever had at a basketball court. I mean, could you guys imagine that? Like, honestly, could you guys imagine? Like, I can't, man. I'm out of here. In the comment section below, I would love to know your most embarrassing story on a basketball court. If you guys would like more stories, leave this video a like, rating, subscribe if you're new. I'm out of here. I love you guys. Peace.